Taylor Swift has long been a master storyteller, both in her chart-topping music and the way she lives her life with a kind of open-hearted boldness that draws people in. But when Netflix unveiled its latest documentary, fans were treated to a new chapter in the Taylor Swift narrative, one that centers not on heartbreak or reinvention, but on the surprising, sweet, and deeply relatable romance she's built with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. For years, Swifties have speculated about Taylor's love life, dissecting lyrics, Instagram posts, and red carpet glances. But nothing prepared them for the heartfelt revelations she shared in this documentary. Suddenly, the mysterious connection between pop's reigning queen and football's most charismatic star became more than just tabloid fodder. It became the kind of love story that feels both cinematic and completely real. It all began, Taylor reveals, with a moment as audacious as it was adorable. After attending her Eras tour concert in Kansas City, Travis Kelce did what millions of fans have only dreamed of. He tried to give her a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it. But he didn't just slip it to a security guard or toss it onto the stage. He talked about it, publicly, on his own podcast. Taylor, ever the connoisseur of bold romantic gestures, was instantly intrigued. It all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell, she says in the documentary, her voice mixing amusement and fondness. He just said exactly what he wanted. There was something so earnest and brave about it. That simple, unfiltered move sparked what would become one of the most talked about relationships in pop culture. Taylor admits that, after their initial connection, they managed to keep things private for a while, something almost unheard of in their high-profile lives. We actually had a significant amount of time that no one knew, which I'm grateful for, she says, a smile playing on her lips. Because we got to get to know each other in such a real way. It was in that quiet space, away from paparazzi and flashing cameras, that Taylor and Travis built a foundation not just of attraction, but of trust and genuine affection. She recounts evenings spent in Nashville, binge-watching movies, and debating the logic of horror film plots. Half these movies wouldn't make sense today because of phones and technology, she laughs, recalling Travis's running commentary. It's an image of domestic bliss that's both surprising and utterly captivating. But what truly sets this relationship apart, Taylor explains, is the way Travis shows up for her. When your love life has been picked apart in the public eye for over a decade, authenticity becomes the rarest and most precious trait of all. He's just so real, she says, her voice softening. He makes me feel grounded, like I can be myself no matter where we are or who's watching. This sense of mutual pride and support is a recurring theme in Taylor's recollections. She talks about attending Travis's games, not as an act of performance, but as a genuine joy. When you say a relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other. Other people are there, and we don't care, she says, her tone carefree and confident. The media frenzy that follows her to NFL stadiums is something she's learned to laugh about. I'm just there to support Travis, she shrugs, whether the cameras catch me 17 times or just once. Their relationship isn't one-sided either. Taylor delights in the way Travis celebrates her achievements with the same passion he brings to the football field. She recalls watching him host Saturday Night Live in March 2023, a moment that caught her off guard. I watched his SNL episode and saw him in that Please Don't Destroy video. I was like, oh, this guy seems funny. That sense of humor, Taylor says, is one of the things she cherishes most about him. Everything this man touches turns to happiness and fun and magic. There's a moment in the documentary that underscores just how much Travis's presence has come to mean to her. Filming her music video for Fortnite, Taylor remembers having Travis on set, making everyone laugh and turning a long workday into an unforgettable memory. He's the kind of person who brings joy wherever he goes, she says, beaming. The documentary is peppered with these small, intimate anecdotes, moments that feel universal, even as they unfold on the world's biggest stages. Swift describes watching Travis train for the NFL season, marveling at his drive and focus. He's up there being the superstar that he is, always working his tail off, she says, pride evident in her voice. Watching him inspires her to raise her own game. I'd better hold up my end of the bargain, she laughs, revealing the competitive spirit that has fueled her own legendary career. One story, in particular, stands out, a testament to how their bond has deepened over time. When Taylor reclaimed her master recordings, a milestone years in the making, she found Travis by her side. Having Travis beside me during that personal triumph made it even more special, she says, her voice tinged with gratitude. She remembers how he liked her Instagram post announcing the news, a small gesture that spoke volumes. He's always there supporting me, in the big moments and the small ones. Their shared adventures aren't limited to stadiums and award shows. Taylor recounts cozy nights rewatching classics like Pretty Woman or getting spooked by horror films, with Travis offering running commentary. He'll point out how half these movies wouldn't make sense today because of phones and technology, she says, laughter in her eyes. These nights, spent in Nashville or New York, have become the backdrop for a relationship built on laughter, respect, and shared experiences. Travis's impact on Taylor's world doesn't end with her career or inner circle. His family, too, has embraced her with open arms. Taylor describes heartwarming moments with Travis's mother, Donna, and his brother, Jason. She recalls Jason and his daughters attending her Miami Eras tour show, with Travis texting her about how incredible she was, despite his FOMO from missing it due to his NFL schedule. "I had all the FOMO in the world," he told her, but Taylor could hear the pride in his voice. It's not just the big gestures that matter, but the kindness Travis shows in everyday moments. Taylor tells the story of a summer date night in New York City, where Travis made a point to shake hands with restaurant staff before leaving. "He's just so kind to everyone," she says, her admiration clear. Public scrutiny comes with the territory when you're one of the world's most famous couples, but Taylor is quick to praise Travis's ability to handle it all with grace. She recounts a press conference before the 2025 Super Bowl when a reporter asked if he planned to propose during halftime. "Wouldn't you like to know?" he quipped, refusing to let the pressure or speculation get to him. Taylor, watching from afar, admired the way he kept his cool. Even Taylor's beloved cats have become part of their story. Travis, she reveals, has a special bond with Benjamin, her cat, something she finds both amusing and endearing. "He's kind of the one I see the most," Travis had joked, and Taylor can't help but laugh at how her pets have taken to him. Her family, too, has warmed to Travis, even as they navigate rival football loyalties. Taylor's father, Scott, is a lifelong Eagles fan, but he's come to cheer for Travis and the Chiefs. "I don't know her to have the Eagles fandom," Travis clarified during a press conference, and Taylor chuckles as she recounts how her family has embraced him. Food, as always, is a love language, and Taylor takes pride in her homemade Pop-Tarts, a favorite of Travis's. "Her Pop-Tarts are unbelievable," he said, and Taylor lights up as she describes making breakfast together. "I'm a breakfast guy," Travis told reporters, and Taylor says these shared moments are some of her favorites. It's in these little rituals, making coffee, laughing over burned toast, singing along to the radio, that their relationship feels most real. Both Taylor and Travis are quick to acknowledge the impact their relationship has had on their public images. Travis's jersey sales, for example, soared nearly 400% after Taylor started attending his games. "He's opened up the football world to so many new people, and I love that about him," Taylor says, proud of the way their partnership has bridged two seemingly separate worlds. They've become fixtures at each other's events, from the NHL Stanley Cup Final to the MTV Video Music Awards, always cheering the other on. "We're just proud of each other," Taylor says, her voice full of warmth. That's really what it comes down to. As the documentary draws to a close, Taylor reflects on how far they've come, from that first, audacious podcast mention to quiet retreats and blended family dinners. "He's the guy on the Chiefs, and I'm Miss Americana," she says with a grin, referencing their larger-than-life personas. Yet, beneath the headlines and viral moments, their love story feels disarmingly normal, a classic rom-com with a thoroughly modern twist. And in a world hungry for hope and happy endings, Taylor and Travis's story is the kind you can't help but root for. Their journey is still unfolding, but one thing is clear: this is a love story that's just getting started, and the world will be watching, eager for the next chapter.